What is going on, friends? It's your main man Murder, back to offer you all a very quick primer on the new Pan-Asian destroyer line. I am not including any gameplay in this video, nor commander builds, but I wanted to give you all a few quick pointers to get you started off on the right foot. I will be releasing specific videos for the tier 5, 6, and 7 ships, complete of course with recommended builds, within the next 24 to 48 hours. So make sure to subscribe to my channel so you're updated the minute that those drop. Okay, so here's what's really important to know about all of these ships as you climb this tech tree. This line is a bit unique in that all of these ships served the interests of specific nations that received these ships from one of the world's naval superpowers. Because of that, they each have unique characteristics that must be catered to in order to get the most out of each vessel. That being said, they all have some similarities as well, which we will discuss, but the main one is that they all have deep water torpedoes, which will not hit or damage an enemy destroyer. Now this might sound easy to comprehend, but your first few battles in them, I promise, it is going to feel awkward. You might even launch a few racks of torps out of habit. Now if you can get past your awkward phase, you will have some amazing ships to conquer the seas with. Make no mistake about it, these ships will change the meta for destroyer play at every tier in our beloved game. So at the very least, watch this video series to know what you're up against, because these nasty girls are ready to raise hell. So what I'm doing here is quickly jumping into the overview tab of each ship to point out that in that ship description on the bottom of this tab, it will show you basically the guts of the ship. In this case, for example, the Fushun is a Soviet destroyer that's based on the Nevny class. So when you're doing your build outs for these ships, just know that it's going to have characteristics that are similar to a Nevny. Look at that. They even forgot to chisel the Soviet star off of the bow of this ship. Now, as you guys know, Soviet, American, Japanese, British destroyer lines are all very different from each other. So all of the ships in this tech tree have some pretty big variables to address. In this case, for example, in the Shenyang, it's based on a Minakaze. You're not going to want to have an identical commander build on the Shenyang as you do on any of the other ships in this line. So pay attention to those overview tabs so that you have a keen understanding of the ship's origin as well as the foundation that it's built upon. Now, a few things that are similar in this entire line are all of them have 4 smoke gens. They all come equipped with engine boost, and of course, as previously mentioned, they all run these deep water torpedoes. Again, don't shoot them at destroyers. They'll go right underneath them and not do any damage. I do want to point out how great these smoke generators are on these ships. They all disperse over the course of 30 seconds, so you can really drag them over long areas. Also, the dispersion time is 1 minute and 10 seconds, and they reload pretty quickly in 114 seconds. So they're a cross between British and American smokes. The tier 6 and the tier 7 ships also give you the option to trade out the smoke for radar. It's a 7.5 kilometer radar. I wouldn't recommend using this unless you're playing in division with another destroyer that you can share a smoke screen with here or there, or you're a very highly skilled destroyer player. We also have these 2 great new commanders. Zheng Bing here is more of a gunboaty kind of a guy. I'm going to get into more specifics on these when I do the actual first look videos for each specific ship. But they're all usable. Shi Chang here is more of the torp guy, and Ding Ru Chang is more of an all-arounder. So they're all viable. These ships are somewhat versatile too, so if you have one of them ranked up already, like if you already have a Loyang and your Ru Chang is ranked up real high, I'd stick with him until you get the other ones ranked up. or pick another one and slowly get him up to a place where he's really maximized. But all in all, these ships are really versatile. I can't wait to show you some of the gameplay I've already captured on a handful of these ships. They're so much fun to play. Have fun with them. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, feel free to go ahead and throw those in the comments. I will also be streaming these on my stream. If you subscribe to my channel here, you'll be alerted to when I'm streaming. I'll be streaming these ships almost exclusively for the next couple of days. So stop on by, say hi, throw any questions or ideas that you have at me. Would love to hear from you. If I don't see you there, I'll see you out on the seas. Murder out.